My name is Munir. Today I would like to show you some functionality of the Rydus and munir application. I already uploaded few demos of the Rydus application and the munir. The one which I am looking here is a Rydus demo. I would like to tell you about before I clicking on play. So the first you are seeing the two mobile are there. One is Android and the second is iPhone. The first Android the first application driver application is on Android and the second passenger application is on iPhone. The both application how will work. So when I click play you can see, and then I will let you know that what's the functionality of it. The rest of the links I will show in this videos one by one please. After login, so driver can choose the vehicles from the list and go under duty. When I go into the dashboard as a pre-drive, so passenger can see to the driver if the passenger is near to the radius, within the radius of the driver. As you can see the service types, all service types are on. The passenger can see the driver car which will be moving on the road. He can see the simulation of the car on the map. This simulation which I made myself after getting the geolocations of the California. The pickup address and the drop-off address, I can change my pickup address by dragging the maps, or I can choose my current location. Here the drop-off address, I can search my drop-off where I want to go and choose it from this list. After choosing, I can show you the next view of this passenger application, the request ride. Before I clicking on request ride, so I would like to show you the car movement on the map. As the driver is moving, the passenger can see the turning of the vehicles and moving on the map smoothly. For this animation I use the iOS animation library, and for the driver I use the Scuba SDK turn-by-turn navigation as API. All these are in real-time mode, so passenger can see the driver movement on the map as a real-time. Okay, I'm going to request now to the driver. I already set my pickup and drop off. When I click on request ride, you can see the request sent to the drivers. The driver will accept and can choose any one path from the list. Scuba provide 2 or 3 nearest path. Is depend on the driver which he wanna go with anyone. So you can choose anyone. The information shared between them, the driver can see the passenger information and the phone numbers, and the driver can see the driver and the driver can see the passenger information. Both can see each other information. Also, here you go. You will see the same car on the passenger end. Here it is.
Your driver has arrived. Your trip has been started. Your trip has been ended. Thank you.
Okay, you've seen the interaction between the driver and passenger. This video. I will show you the two drivers and one passenger. One passenger will call to the driver. The first nearest driver will pick the request. If he will not, then the request will pass through the next driver. Okay, I will show you 1 second, please. When the driver goes online, passenger can see its availability. Also, I will show you this car movement on a mobile as well as the web in a real-time mode. I use the Node.js for this non-block I/O, so you can see it. This video I recorded in 11 October 2015. This was the second version, and the car was not as should be as in the 3D mode. So in this latest development, I changed it into a 3D view. Two car on the passenger end. I'm sorry for the background noise. When the passenger make a request, the first nearest driver will send.
Drivers and one passenger. One driver, second driver, and one passenger. Passenger can set a speak application also can choose any available service type by dragging the service icon using estimate nearest driver time seconds. Show the fair price. Click on black service. See fair price. This is a confirmation screen. Passenger can enter walk-up address, change or admit cards, get discounts, get speed fare by adding more buddies, and can check estimate fare after drop-off address. Push notification is also enabled on both apps, either iOS or Android. I'm ready to confirm request now. First request goes to the iOS driver because it is the nearest from the passenger areas. The second request will direct the fair condition. The first driver is chosen to SAP. The request will be directed to another nearest. The second. This is an ETA screen where driver and passenger information exchange between them. ETA purpose to show driver status and estimate of arrival time with map tracking.
Okay, the rest of flow are the same. And this is the passenger application. You can see the simulation of the car and quick flow of this application. The price is changing, which is getting from the driver through the Node.js. Also, the car getting these location from the driver end in the entry screen. Okay, that's it. And the next screen is for the driver application. Here you can see the SK map view, scuba turn button navigation. This is a pre-drive mode. When I click play, so you can see the movement of the car and the request, the setting request, and the ETA screen, and the navigation is loaded, and the information exchange between them, that the driver can see the passing information and the routing, and the driver is going to the pickup location, where you can see the flag is the passenger pickup location. Here is the entry uh, before entry a meter screen. The driver is going to the drop-off address, and the price and the meter price is changing. You can see the LEDs are changing as well. It's red, green, yellow. Green means speed is very speed is more than 11 mile per hour, and stop red is below from 11 miles per hour. Entry. Okay, next screen. This is a web view. This is also the real-time development which I made myself by using the Node.js script. You can see there are the different vehicles on the map. Mostly here in Pakistan, the rickshaw. If you are familiar with the rickshaw, you can see the simulation of these type of vehicle on the map. Let me show you. As I already said that I got these vehicle images in a 3D mode. The first, if you are seeing the rickshaw is in 3D mode. So the other vehicles I also already got from the designer, because I said him to give me in 3D design, so he already gave me. So I already embedded into the applications. So the in version 1 the image of the vehicles was not very good, so I changed it into the new version, so you can see the all vehicles are in the 3D mode. As you can see, the cars is in a 3D, and the rickshaws are 3D, and the bikes are 3D. They are the three different type of car: luxury SUV, and the black car, normal car, and the taxi as well. Somewhere I use the ambulance and truck as well. All these vehicles I got in 3D mode. If you wanna see these vehicles, I can show you. I think while this simulating, I can show you the images of these vehicles in my repository. Yes. There you go. In Pakistan, there is a problem to getting the accurate GPS. So this is why the um, problem in a simulation. You cannot see the exact the vehicle on the road. So it will be astray from the road. Sometimes it will be too far, then jump into the actual locations. But in Europe or other countries where the GPS is accurate, so there will be no problem at there. Okay, you've seen the Raksha images and the bike. I'll use these images into the web as well as the iOS and Android. All these images I'm using into 360 degree. 0 to 360 degree, like D compass. Here's a car, and you can see the 3D model. Here it is, as well as you can see them on the map as well. And the other car type, many vehicles models are there, which I got from the designer. I want it like that, so I got it what I wanted. There's a truck, new truck, 3D model. I can simulate on the web for Android or iOS without any jerk or S-string from the locations if the GPS is accurate, because as well as getting from the latitude and longitude, the speed and the course uh, must be this the accurate. Okay, new truck and the yellow cat, images, and ambulance image, 3D image, and luxury car image, luxury car and SUV, I think. No, this bike. It was as SUV. This is bike. It's delivery bike for the millionaire. I got it for the millionaire. Indian driver app. Okay, let's move into the next screen. As you can see, Rydus.com /mail. The simulation of the car is the same as we have seen before. And quickly I will move into the next screen, which will be you will be going to watch my Rydus ads. Voila is very great to work with the iOS and Androids and Xamarin and React Native and PHP MySQL and RedChat and Node.js. I love to work with them. Also, I love to work automations things through the cron jobs and different way of automations, because I want to provide easiness to the customers for the good uh, benefit of the company and goodwill. I love technology, whatever the Objective-C and iOS or Swift, because I prefer Swift, which is 2.6 faster than the Objective-C. Also, the Swift is an open source, and Objective-C is 30-year-old, so it's better to work on a Swift. But I can work on both. Also, I love Android Java, because Java is my familiar language, so easily I can handle. Also work on NDK native development by using the C language once, just for 2 months, then switch back to the Android development kit. And Xamarin I is a hybrid application. When I develop an application in Android, so I have to develop in Android and iOS. It's the same business logic, both will be follow. It takes long, but both are native, so speed will be fast as compared to the others. Because if you develop the hybrid applications, it will be not as fast as the native will be. So I prefer if your application is non-blocking, it's not using the non-blocking and not receiving the request from the server in milliseconds, or if you don't care about the too much speed, so I would like to prefer use the React Native or Xamarin for the hybrid applications, or other open source, uh, like you can see the others programming language. You can develop an application in a web view, so it's also called the hybrid application. Okay, move to the next screen. Is my Rydus ads. You can watch it.
Rydus is a transportation network. Its developed markets operate the Rydus transportation pilot. Ride sharing connects you with a nearby cab who will take you or contact you where you want to go. Rydus is a ride sharing for cost variable rides units. Just tap the press drops will be at your doorstep. Rydus customers book their ride through our website rydus.com or download Rydus app from the App Store or Play Store on your iPhone or Android devices. Also, in an restaurant, use Rydus for food delivery service. Our goal is to provide best services for our driver partners, especially for our customers. Happy driver, happy driver. Yes, riders, like drivers.
Okay, thank you very much.